Moving to our next subject, that is human geography, and I have studied two chapters for today, nature and scope, and the second one is for density and population. So in this chapter all about it's all about the what is human geography, why should we study, and what is the importance of it, what is the consequences. So these all are included in this chapter, nothing more. This chapter is consists of only 2 or 3 pages. And if you talk about human geography, it is clearly stated that the interrelationship between the physical environment and social culture environment created by the human beings through manual and mutual interaction with each other. And these are the different remarks by different authors. So yes, what is human geography and nature of human geography. And then if you move forward, we'll find the naturalization of humans and humanization of nature. How human beings interact with their physical environment with the help of technology. Technology indicates the level of cultural development of society, and human beings were able to develop technology after they developed better understanding of natural laws. Yes, it's right. And the understanding of the secret of DNA and genetics enables us to conquer many diseases. And if we move forward, we will find the level of the technology was very low, and the stage of human social development was also primitive. And this interaction between primitive and human society, strong forces of nature, was termed as environmental determinism. So I marked it important. Then if we move forward, we'll find the story. The crux of this story is the direct relationship of household belongs to an economically primitive society with nature. And here also the included model nature, state of freedom, and what is possibilism. The imprints of human activities are created everywhere: health, resorts or highlands, huge urban sprawls, fields, orchards, and pastures in plains, and rolling hills, sport on the coast, oceanic routes on the oceanic surface, and satellites in the space. The earliest scholars termed this as possibilism. Now, it is also mentioned the Madhya Marg, that is middle path between the two ideas of environmental determinism and possibilism. He termed it as neo-determinism or stop-and-go determinism. For example, if we see the traffic regulated by the lights on the crossroads, red light means stop, and it provides gap between red and green lights to get set, and green lights move means go. The concept shows that neither is there a situation of absolute necessity, nor is there a condition of absolute freedom. It means that human beings can conquer nature by obeying it. So here human geography through the corridors of time, the process of adaptation, adjustment with the modification of the environment started with the appearance of human beings over the surface of the earth in different ecological niches. एक्चुअली मैं ये पढ़ चुकी हूँ, इसलिए मैं जल्दी से फिनिश कर रही हूँ रिवीजन के तौर पे. Travelers and explorers used to disseminate information about the areas of their visit. Okay. Here, Europe, and giving an example of Europe, example of colonial period. So last fields and subfields of human geography. Thus, human geography assumes a highly interdisciplinary nature, and it develops close interface with other sister disciplines in social sciences in order to understand and explain the human example of the surface of earth. It reflects the expanding realm of human geography. And then this chapter is finished. Now if you move another chapter, that is the world population distribution, density and growth. And here it's given that 90% of the world population lives in 10% of land areas. And what is this 10% of land areas? countries: Mexico, Russia, Bangladesh, Nigeria, Pakistan, Brazil, Indonesia, USA, India, China. These are the 10 countries where 60% of the world population lives. It's about the density of the population, populated area, population versus populated area. Okay. And then yes, factors. We know the factors: availability of water will be there, and landform, climate, and then we have soils. If you talk about economic factor, we have minerals, urbanization, industrialization. These are the economic factors where the most of the population lives. And if you talk about social culture factors, some places attract more people because they have religious or cultural significance. People tend to move away from the places where there is a social and political unrest. Yes, it's right. And if you talk about population growth, it's given that population growth may expressed in percentage. Natural growth of population is the population increase by difference between the birth and death. Here it shows the difference. If you talk about the positive growth, the birth rate should be more than death rate. And if we talk about negative growth, population decreases between 2 points of time. It is known as negative growth of the population. If you talk about the component of the population change, it's birth rates and migration.